I
hated that movie.
It's my number
You
5.
hate that movie.
Because it was around when his parents got a divorce, so we couldn't just get into it. Dave always secretly hoped that his dad would love him enough to dress up as a woman to come around him.
All these videos are just gonna open with Tim talking shit about my family.
Welcome to Tim's Top 5. This week we're going to be doing Tim's Top 5 favorite Robin Williams movies. Being the tragic news that we heard recently, we thought it'd be fitting. I'm going to do my best to not cry. So coming in at number 5 is Mrs. Doubtfire. The movie was good. It was good. It was a solid movie. It was something that had a lot of humor. It was a little bit extreme, which Robin Williams was always willing and able to pull off. This is a horrible comparison, but sometimes I feel like I can compare him to Jim Carrey. Just able to put himself so much into a character. He just commits so much. You just believe it. It's just real.
Look at this. My first day as a woman, I'm getting hot flashes.
So coming in at number 4 out of my top 5 Robin Williams movies is Flubber. It's a movie about a scientist who creates flubber. Other than that, I don't remember it. Look it up in IMDb. The movie was not phenomenal, but it was just fun. It's one of the movies that I remember going to see in the theaters with my grandmother, so it has a nice, kind place in my heart. Scenes that I can remember are just him being made in the lab and bouncing all over the place. Robin Williams not really knowing what's going on. Flubber is my number 4 just because it was a fun movie that, for whatever reason, when I think Robin Williams, Flubber comes to my mind. Coming in at number 3 is Hook, which is probably for a lot of people going to be a little bit higher on the list, but Hook is a great movie. One thing with Robin Williams, I think with almost every single movie he's always in, is he goes through this huge transformation with character development and everything like that. We have a favorite quote from the movie from the Peanut Gallery.
You're doing it, Peter. You're believing.
But you're playing with us.
You're playing with us, Peter.
You're doing it, Peter.
Roll the clip.
You're playing with us, Peter. You're doing it, Peter. Look, you're doing it, see?
The baseball scene. The baseball scene, that's the one I feel like just sticks in my mind. When it's home run, run home, that always, like, I don't know, it pulls my heartstrings a little bit. And at the same time, it's like it was a creative way to kind of poke at him to think or like subconsciously realize something. It was just a creative way to do something. And Robin Williams just delivered and everything in that. And little kids running around with weird Native American stuff and flying around. I mean, that's cool.
No, stop it! We're playing this game according to Master Jack's rules. Bad form. Sit down now, let's resume the game. Very violent sport, isn't it, baseball?
Bangarang.
Bangarang? Bangarang. So coming in at number 2 on my top 5 Robin Williams movies is going to be Good Will Hunting. Now this movie is one of my favorite movies all time, probably in my top 10. Not that my number 1 Robin Williams movie is in my top 10 either. It's just, this is a...
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense at all. No, it's because it's a different top. It's a different top thing. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm right, you're wrong. So coming in at number 2 is Good Will Hunting. It's a movie with, is it Matt Damon? No, is it? No, who is that?
Yeah.
Is it Matt Damon? It's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
So coming in at number 2 is Good Will Hunting. That movie is one of my all-time favorite movies. It is an emotional ride. Robin Williams, he's a therapist in the movie. Right? That's right. Teacher, therapist, kind of both, I think.
Isn't he the retarded one that sits in the...
No, that's Matt Damon. So coming in at number 2 is Good Will Hunting. The movie is one of my favorite movies. I still don't know what Robin Williams is in that. Is he a teacher or is he a therapist? Is he both? Is he a school counselor?
I think he's
it's in a college.
Hold on.
Do they have school counselors in college. Coming in at number 2 for my top 5 Robin Williams movies is Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting is a story with Robin Williams, who's not the main character, but a very important support character to Matt Damon, who is a janitor who solves problems, very difficult problems at a college. And he's going through this transformation and figuring out who he is, and Robin Williams helps him with that. The biggest scene that's been referenced in Family Guy, I've seen YouTubers do skits off of this movie and things like that, is the "It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't do it. Don't do it." And he's just emotional scene, hugs, crying, all the feels. It's just it's a good story, and Robin Williams, you get to see him in a I would say more serious role, so it's a good change.
You don't know about real loss, because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much.
So, my number 1 favorite Robin Williams movie is an obvious one at this point, I believe. If you don't know what it is by now, you're an idiot. It is Jumanji.
Oh, fuck.
Jumanji is a phenomenal Robin Williams movie. I've seen it so many times. I used to go over to my cousin's house and we would watch it over and over and over and over again. Robin Williams was phenomenal in the movie. Actually, do I remember what Robin Williams played?
In
the game for like the longest time. They released the Kraken. He had like the longest beard. Who else was in that movie? There's another character that came out of the board and he was an enemy. He was the hunter.
Yeah, the hunter.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
I love Jumanji.
Jumanji's a really good movie.
What year is it?
It was brand new.
No. What year is it?
1995, remember?
I feel like the merchandising for that movie, if it was out now, would be insane. Because everyone's into all those different collectibles and like the on-scene type of different things. That movie is interesting. It was phenomenal. Give me that wooden board, that thick wooden board with all cool carvings. Give me 2 little kids to play with. I want there to be 2 people I play with, and they both need to be stereotypical little kids, but I want them to be adults. I want like David with the hat with the lollipop with the propeller, and the girl is gonna have pigtails and like a pink dress on with like bows in it. Here's the chart. This is what my brain thinks about. It's a pie chart. So somewhere over here. It's a beautiful pie chart. I made it myself. And then this is a chart of the percentage of how right I am and how wrong you are about your opinion. Charts. I want a picture of David's face right here upside down under the pie chart.
So it's like them eating the pie chart?
Yeah. I'm like,
Dude has to edit the mouth so it looks like it's nibbling.
Your mouth. You're eating
and a little thought bubble says pie.
Game over. Your face needs to be in my video every time. Your face needs to be in every time. Alright, so going forward.